Hey Warzone fans, and welcome to another Renting Reaper loadout video. Today we're going to take a look at another gun that doesn't get used that much, but that certainly has potential, probably more than the 5.56, which is the last video we did. And let's go ahead and bang into this build. First of all, we have monolithic suppressor. Again, sound suppression, keeps you off the map, keeps you quiet, damage range, and the hidden stat of 15% increased bullet velocity. We have the longest barrel available on this build, which is the Oden Factory 810. Again, damage range, bullet velocity, and very importantly, recoil control. This gun kicks a lot, so recoil control is very important. We have the tack laser for aim down sight speed, because this gun is a bit slow. And then again, rubberized grip tip, again, recoil control, recoil control, recoil control. And then we have the commando foregrip, which gives us recoil, stabilization, and aiming stability. I also actually, though, quite like the Merc foregrip on this. In fact, I prefer the Merc foregrip after a little bit of testing. So we're going to go with the Merc foregrip on this one again. And this gives us a little bit more mobility as well, a little bit more movement speed across the map. Kind of a hidden stat there with the Merc foregrip. Okay, so there's your build. Basically, we're going to take a look at the hip fire recoil spreads for hip fire and aim down sights, both with me trying to control it without control, and we are going to also take a look at using this gun's single fire feature. Because the fire rate on this is quite slow, you can actually bang this gun off, double tap this gun, and it only takes about 4 shots to bring somebody in, especially if 1 or 2 of them are headshots. So if you can get at least 1 headshot, you can bring somebody down in 4, and that makes, that's 2 double taps. So if you can keep your double taps really tight, you improve the accuracy greatly on this gun and really take advantage of its damage and damage range. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that, and after that we're going to have some gameplay. We're going to play with this gun, both multiplayer and Warzone, and we'll get you some footage and see what it can do. If you enjoyed this video, if you feel like we're giving you some good value, some good content here, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate you stopping in. Please leave a comment if you like this build, don't like this build. If you have any questions, if you have a gun that you'd like me to skip to and do a video on, one you're interested in seeing a loadout for, a best in class, let us know, leave a comment. And yeah, try this out. Let us know what you think. I mean, the Oden is quite a powerful gun. If you practice with it and you get the recoil controlled properly, you can do a lot of damage with this gun. There's a couple of pros that are using this gun. Yeah, so it can definitely be a viable option. I mean, those guys are dropping 30 bombs with this thing. So check it out. Let us know what you think. One variation is if you were running it with an SMG and you weren't worried about the aim down sight speed so much, you could get rid of the tack laser and run a higher magazine. They offer, you can get up to 30 rounds, but you give an extra 10 rounds because this is only a 20 round mag. So you need to be accurate with this gun as it is. All right, guys, enjoy, and we'll see you in the next video. Let's look at hip fire. You can see it rises up and a little bit to the right. Look at aim down sights with no input from me, and you can see how much more it raises there. Heavy rise, but it's almost all up. And now we're going to try to control that. Wow, that's heavy, huh? Let's try that again. Let it really come down on the stick. So that was about the best I was able to control it. Maybe with more practice I could do better, but there you go. That's kind of the recoil pattern that it has right now. Alright, guys, we're going to try one more thing here, just out of curiosity. We're going to take a look at this because there is the ability to switch this to a semi-auto, and since the fire rate on this is quite slow, if you have a good trigger finger, like when you're using the FAL and stuff, let's just see, like, just interested to see real quick, again, I'm not real practiced with this gun. It's not a gun that I use a lot, although we are going to try to do some gameplay with it. But for Warzone, I'm just wondering if, like, I mean, if I do it on a semi-auto, look at that. I mean, I'm way more accurate. My fire rate isn't that much slower. And since this gun kills so quickly, it may be you know, it may be something to consider, especially for those longer range engagements. You would be able to just sit there and, you know, if you just kind of double tap people, you can keep super accurate. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent, guys. Get close enough. There it is. I mean, I've got to double check, but I think this is only about a 2-shot in the head. So I mean, it's like the highest damage AR there is. So I mean that, if that being true, you know, and even hip firing. Not super tight, but not terrible. But yeah, definitely there. I mean, that was a decent range, and those little double taps, pretty good. That second shot's going to be a little bit higher, so if you aim at the chest, you're going to get chest head. You know, and if you just need 2 of those to kill somebody, then you could kill somebody pretty quick and be really, really accurate. So anyways, there's that idea, guys. That might be something to try out. Try it on single fire. We're going to play some gameplay with this. We're going to give it a shot in multiplayer and in Warzone. I'm going to put that at the end of the video for you guys to take a look and kind of see how it does. Try to get some kills with it. Put a little collage together. It is a gun that I haven't really used in a long time, so bear with me. It may not be the greatest footage in the world. We're going to try to put something together for you here to check out.